I promised I wouldn't be back to the mic, but you didn't think that would last, did you? One introduction, because one of our faiths in our community is that none of us ever walks alone, and anyone who wants has someone to introduce themselves. This, come here. This is Fernando.
All right, good evening, my bad, everyone. My name is Fernando. I come with YPI, which is Youth Pride. We are a youth organization. I normally don't do things like this just because I'm a very shy person, but my bad. I normally don't do things like this because I'm a very shy person, but recently the events moved me to get out of my comfort zone and to reach out to my community. I could be up here and tell you how I feel, how devastated I am, how sad I've been for the past 3 days, how I couldn't stop crying, but unfortunately this is not about me and how I feel, because my feelings will not bring anybody back. This is about what I can do in order to prevent things like this from happening again. Unfortunately, it took this disastrous massacre to make me realize that we have a lot of work to do, especially us as youth. We have a lot to accomplish still, and unfortunately we are not as connected as a community as I would hope we were. And sorry. I can personally identify with the victims because I myself am a homosexual Hispanic immigrant, and I'm so sorry. I took this by heart because I know what it's like to get up every day, to fight with yourself, to fight with your fear, to fight with your hatred, to fight for that acceptance, and to finally reach that acceptance with yourself and go to a safe place where you think you're going to be fine and you're going to be safe, just for somebody to disrespect you like that and come and take your life away. For what? So I encourage the youth. It was brought to my attention by a transgender woman that I love and care for very much. Unfortunately, this week, being queer stopped being about marriage and rights, and it turned into being about a life and death situation. Being queer turned about survival, and we tend to lose our focus as youth. It stopped being about femme or masc, and it started being about not only being a community, but being a family. Tolerance is a good place to start, but I feel as though as youth, our goal should be to have that acceptance, because most of us does not have that. Most of us go home and we are tolerated, but we are not accepted. And sometimes we're all we have. And if we can't accept ourselves, how do we expect other people to accept us? I just want to encourage every youth in here and every adult to not make this another trend, to not make this another meme, to not make this another pray for Orlando, because it's not just Orlando, it's the Orlando LGBTQ community, it's the Orlando Hispanic community, it's the Orlando transgender community. And I want to encourage everyone here to reach out to your peers, to reach out to your friends, to reach out to your family members, to ask them if they're okay, you know, to take this and learn from it, because it's not something that happens just now. This happens a lot. And I want to encourage everybody, like I said, to not just let this fade away, because the 50 valuable souls that died deserve to be heard. Those murders deserve to be remembered. Those murders deserve to be taken as a lesson for us to get out and do something. And if it takes me speaking in front of a lot of people, and if that's gonna help in some way, one way or another, I'm gonna do it. To close this, I just want to briefly mention that one of my life goals is to start a family, to get married with someone and to have children. And I was informed that with the victims, there were people that were hoping to get married. And now I'm scared to be myself, and I'm scared to reach my goals. But now I'm twice as motivated to do it, not only for myself and for my peers and for my community, but for those people who got their rights and their dreams and everything that they were going to accomplish taken away from them. I'm going to do it for myself, for everybody here, and for those people especially. Thank you.